This local sports report is brought to you by the Cambridge Minor Football Association. Registration is now open for all divisions from ages 6 to 19. Find out more information and sign up now to hit the field with the Lions in 2019. Visit their website, cambridgelions.ca. A tough loss for the Cambridge Lions last week at home in the OPFL, falling to the Niagara Spears. But one of the standout players was Joel Gilmour, having some batted down balls, a couple of interceptions. I'm sure obviously you'd rather have the victory as a team, but how do you sort of look at your individual performance, because you played really, really well this year with the Cambridge Lions?
I'm really glad with how I've played. I'm glad that I've, kind of performed the way that I've expected myself to perform. I hold myself to a pretty high standard. So I think the way that I performed, I'm pretty happy. Few things I could clean up, but overall I think doing pretty well, and it's really helping lead the team as well. I think everybody's just looking up and hopefully trying to set an example for everybody.
What do you take away from last week's game? A tough 4-point loss. It really could have gone either way. These teams are super competitive. But what do you take from last week's game that you look ahead to Burlington this week? Because another huge game on Sunday, and this time on the road.
This is a league where any game, like every game, you got to play well and you got to win. Playing against Niagara, losing a conference game, it's not what we want, but we still have a good chance to make the playoffs and get a home playoff game. So we're just looking towards, winning as many games as we can, running up the score, make sure we're confident with our wins, and just hoping that we make it on.
How is summer football with the Cambridge Lions preparing you to play for the Laurier Golden Hawks this fall? You committed there about a month ago now. You're out here at a captain's practice, just getting in some reps and just getting a feel for the field and different things like that, working out with your teammates. Why has the Cambridge Lions experience helped get you here? Because ultimately that's what the goal is there, is to prepare you for the next level, which is where you're at now, Joel.
Yeah, so it's been really good. Austin Roush, our D coordinator and DB coach, he runs a lot of similar stuff. He coaches at Laurier as well. He runs a lot of similar stuff to Laurier, so that's a lot of help from there. I can kind of get some of the similar systems here, but it's good. Jackson and Scott are really good guys as well. They help out a lot. They've helped me look towards my signing, so it's been really good getting help from all the guys here at Laurier.
What's the message been from head coach Michael Faulds here with Laurier, and what are you hoping to bring this fall? You're an athletic guy. We've seen it at Blueville. We know what you can do. We've seen it with the Lions. When you look at yourself, though, obviously you hold yourself to a very high standard, like you mentioned. What do you want to do here this fall, and what does Michael Faulds talk to you about in terms of your role?
Just coming in and working as hard as I can, just looking towards the season coming up and just hopefully doing the best that I can and holding myself to that standard and keep working towards it.
Last one, Burlington on Sunday. Huge game. You guys are 2-2. Obviously, you want to bounce back from what happened last week. Size up the matchup for me. 4 o'clock Sunday on the road. There's no such thing as a must-win in Week 6. However, it's a very important game for you guys. How do you look at it?
We're just looking to keep going, get some consistency going on offense and defense. Get some scoring on drives, get some stops on defense, not blowing the coverages, and we're just looking to roll into the playoffs with wins.
For more highlights, visit our website, 519sportsonline.ca. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.